Alright guys, welcome to the transfer deadline day. It is FIFA 22 Hearts Career Mode. Do I sound happy? Yes, I am fucking happy. We have qualified for the Europa Conference League. We won't be playing any of it this episode, but we have guaranteed European football from this season onwards. Our first game will be away in Greece. We'll be taking on Olympiacos. It'll be absolutely massive. We'll want to go off to a good start. I would consider a draw against Olympiacos a good start to a European journey, if I'm being completely honest. But we can't really worry about Olympiacos or the Europa Conference League just yet, because we've got transfer deadline day to get through, and then we have the small matter of Rangers, the 55 not world, but 55 time, champions of Scotland. So yeah, absolutely massive bit of business to do this episode. Need to beat Rangers, hopefully close the gap on them, and I also want to sign some players. So basically, for realism value, I've actually looked at signing Alan Forrest and Lewis Nielsen. So here we go. That's what I'm going to try and do. Whether or not their players will get into their team, I thought it would be good to sign them. And some people did mention in the comments that they would like me to, sign players that we have at the club that are currently not in the club in the game. So basically, players that we signed this season in real life, people want me to try and sign, and that makes sense. And I think I would like to do that as well. So let's go ahead and try and sign Alan Forrest. He is 27 years old, 69 overall, so he is decent. We can go ahead and try and put a bid in. And if I can sign Forrest and Nielsen from this window, I would be more than happy with that. So yeah, let's go and check. Let's see how much it would cost to bring Alan Forrest to the club. I can't imagine it would be that much, if we're being completely honest, but we'll have to check. You never know. Maybe Livingston have turned into greedy bastards overnight and they want like 20 million. If that's the case, then I guess we ain't getting them. We'll start the bidding at, let's say, 1.2, and we're prepared to go to 2 million. I don't think we'll need to. I doubt Livingston will, demand that much, but that is what we're prepared to go. What about Kai Rolls? Can we see if we can get him in? Yep, so there you go, Kai Rolls, 26. We are actually scouting him at the moment. The scouting report isn't 100%, but we don't have time to waste, so we're prepared to start the bidding. Let's say we're willing to start at 1.2, and we're prepared to go to 2.5. If he's going to cost us any more than that, then unfortunately it's not something that I think we're willing to go ahead and confirm. I just don't think we can afford to do it, actually, if we're being completely honest. But at least we've tried. We've tried to sign those players. If we get them, great. If we can't, then it sucks. Now, Nielsen, Dundee United have agreed a price in the meantime, so now we just need to agree a contract deal with him, accept the offer, boom, 1.3 million. And now we need to delegate his wage. So I think he's, you know what, we'll just go this. I'm prepared to go up to 2.5. I don't think he'll want 2.5, but that's how high I'm prepared to go. And we'll see what he says. But I'm pretty sure Lewis Nielsen should be the easiest of the three players to bring into the club. So 10 hours remaining. We're going to get a couple hours into this, and we'll see what the situation's looking like. So there you go. They have agreed to sign rules for 1.2. We can go ahead. We can accept that. And then we can try and delegate a wage. Don't really know what a fair wage would be here. I think we'll start off at 2,000. And we will be willing to go up to, let's say, 3. I think that's pretty fair. Again, I don't know what rating the guy is, so it's kind of hard. Livingston haven't made up their mind yet whether or not they are going to sell us Alan Forrest, but Lewis Nielsen did accept 1.5 grand a week, so we can confirm that. And Lewis Nielsen is our first signing in the January transfer window. So welcome aboard, Lewis. You are now a Jambo. Okay, so we're 6 hours into the transfer deadline day. Aberdeen haven't done anything yet. Celtic have brought in Baluta for 11.6 million, and they've sold Furuhashi. So interesting to see Kyogo leaving the club. Dundee haven't done anything. Dundee United have sold Nielsen. We have brought in Nielsen, but we're also looking to bring in a few more. I think we're also looking to get rid of a few as well, but unless bids come in, there's not a lot we can do. We can't force players to leave the club and get money for them. Hibs haven't done anything. Livingston haven't done anything. Motherwell have been quiet. Rangers have brought in Menange and Wynn for 17.5 million. They've got rid of Ryan Jack. So both the old firm clubs have spent pretty big in this transfer deadline day, and nothing else happening with the rest of the clubs. So it just goes to show you that no money in Scottish football. The clubs are all skint. They don't have fucking 2 pennies to rub together. Never mind, try and get transfer deals sorted. So it is what it is. We can confirm that we've got Kai Rules. He's agreed 2.4 wages a week, and we can go ahead now and sign him. For some reason, Livingston still haven't agreed anything on Alan Forrest, and we're running out of time. So unless they get back to us soon, I don't think we're going to get the Alan Forrest deal done. But we're going to get Kai Rules done. He'll come into the club. I'd be interested to see what rating he is too. But there you go. We have got 2 new Jambles now, 2 new centre-backs. And I think we're going to try and offload some centre-backs, because we can't bring these 2 in and keep all our current centre-backs. So we are going to see if we can change things up. And hopefully a couple of players can leave in order to create room for the new players coming in. Here we go then, Alan Forrest. The deal has been agreed. Livingston took their time. Finally, they've accepted 1.8 million. It doesn't leave us a lot of time to get this deal over and done with. It will be the last deal that we make happen if we can get them to agree. But like I said, only 3 hours remaining. This is going to be tough, so I'm not going to waste any time here. I'm going to go in and offer Forrest what I think he's worth. I'm going to start at 4, and we'll be willing to go to... You know what, I'm willing to go to 7. I don't think it'll take 7, but that's what we're willing to go to. I'm not going to go any higher than 7. But yes, he's currently on £3,500 a week, so I would imagine he won't want more than double that as he tries to become a Hearts player. I think he'll just be happy to move to Hearts and play for a big club and get European football. But we never know. Sometimes greed takes over people, but we'll see. Still no offers yet, though, which is really frustrating as we try and get rid of some players. I mean, we do have offers for Cammy Devlin, but I've no interest in letting Cammy Devlin leave. You can see he's valued at £30.5 million. I mean, it's mad. That is mad, but no. I want to keep... I mean, they're willing to offer us 25.6 plus Ben Mee, who is actually pretty deep. That's crazy, but we're going to reject it. But that is a crazy fucking offer. Hands up, man. That's mad. Hour remaining. We're going to see what's happening. Forrest has agreed the deal. So Forrest is coming in. Brilliant. £4,000 as well. So we got him for the cheapest amount possible. Barnsley are interested in signing Yoshitomi from us, and I believe we could get more than 1 million, but honestly, with an hour just remaining, I'm going to accept that. Now, I don't know if there's enough deal time for Yoshitomi to agree a contract. Barnsley have left it very, very, very fucking late, but we'll see. We're going to try and make that deal happen. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but we have accepted Barnsley's offer for Yoshitomi, but there is only an hour remaining. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, honestly, but we will find out. We will see here. And that is it, guys. Transfer deadline date has finished. But has Yoshitomi left the club or not? What the hell is this? Jamie Walker. What's Jamie Walker saying? Thanks for giving me the chance. I want to use Walker more. Alex Cordero. Hey, boss, I'm a bit surprised you're looking to move me on, but I can't say I'm unhappy about it. Well, go fuck yourself, mate. Now you've changed your mind. No, I mean, if these guys don't want to be here, then I'll get rid of them. Ronnie Lawrence, I'm glad you've decided to put me up for sale, to be honest. I haven't really enjoyed playing here, and I think that's I'm glad we agree. Go fuck yourself. No footballers happy on the bench. Cordero. Yep, get out of here, mate, if you're going to be like that. You know what, I'd rather give Jamie Walker a chance. I expect more of this for you, mate. I expect you to take us to great things, Jamie. Got the same namesake as me, so he must be a good player. That's how it works. I don't believe it. So we actually didn't get the Alan Forrest deal down. That has to be an absolute fucking failure. He agreed to 4 week. He agreed £4,000 a week, and I didn't accept it. So, oh my god, that is a mess. So we're not getting Alan Forrest in. That is heartbreaking, guys. Fucking hell. I guess we're just too slow. The Yoshitomi deal's broken down. So a bit of a disaster there in the end. We managed to bring in Kai Rolls and Nielsen, but we didn't manage to get anybody at the club, and we didn't get in Alan Forrest. So I am gutted about that. Absolutely gutted. Well, let's look at our new signings. We've got Nielsen, who's 64, and Kai Rules, who is a 67 rated player. So that's interesting. We'll obviously be adding them to the team, and hopefully they'll be key parts of our season. But I think the time for Gavi's pretty much up. Cordero says he doesn't like being here. Well, he can happily move on. I'd rather play players that maybe have a little bit less talent, a little bit less ability, but actually want to play here, that actually want to be with the club, rather than play this guy who is evidently no happy. So if that's what he wants, then fair enough. So here we go then, the transfer deadline day is just finished, but the important business isn't over there. Now we have to host Rangers at Tynecastle. Rangers currently on 10 points, we are on 5, we're trailing them after only 4 games into the season, and we have to make sure that we close that gap here. Defeat would be an absolute disaster. It would give Rangers an 8-point lead over us after just 5 games. That just seems unimaginable. I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to live in a world where Rangers can be 8 points clear after 5 games. So that means we have to quite clearly win this game. Now, Rangers did make a few signings in January. Or, no, not January, the end of the transfer window there. So I'll be interested to see if they play. As for us, one of our new signings, Kai Rolls, coming straight into the team. He'll be playing at the right-hand side of Halkett at the back 5. We're going with Irvine in the middle of the park alongside Devlin and Mackay just in front of those two. And up front, we're going with the 2 main men. We're looking for goals today, and hopefully Sims and Dykes can provide them. But Rangers, like I said, looking pretty strong this season. Have brought in some players. Got rid of Ryan Jack, which is an interesting signing. Centre, though, as always, always seems dodgy when we play him, so I will be looking to test him as much as possible. But there's the back 4 looking pretty decent. It's a good midfield trio. Aribo, as we know, always dangerous. The new signing, Manjaj. And of course, they got Wind up front. What do I know about Wind? Absolutely nothing. But I'll be looking to take the wind out of Rangers' sails here in this game. Let's give it to them. Let's not fucking sit about here. Let's not sit off them. Let's not take any prisoners. What? I fucking can't even speak. Let's just smash them. Halkett then looking for Stevie O'Donnell, the best right back, not just in Scotland, but in the world. And he's found Dykes there with a dodgy looking pass. Dykes trying to get it back to the best right back, but his pass wasn't good enough. Rangers with an interception. Now it's going to be interesting to see how Manange gets on here in his debut game. And I think already we have been kind of caught. Taylor Moore against Wind. Oh, and Taylor Moore slides in brilliantly there, and he actually wins the gold kick. So that was fantastic for Taylor Moore. Just when it looked like we were in real danger, Taylor Moore steps up and stamps out the attack. Dykes steps over. Dykes with a step over. Dykes looking for the run of O'Donnell. We cannot find O'Donnell though. Maybe he's going to try and find Sims. He finds him alright. Sims now edge of the box. Sims plays it into Cammy D. Cammy D strikes it, and it's a good save for centre. We don't normally say that, but it's a really good save there for centre. 10 minutes in, Hearts looking dangerous here, looking like we could take the lead. Ball whipped in, Sims heads it towards goal, but it is wide of the target. Hickey flicks it on into his path. Finds Andy Irvine. Andy Irvine looking for... Sims is here, by the way. Sims! Oh, it's a poor touch for Sims. I mean, he was in so much space. Got a poor touch. He still could have been clean through, but I didn't expect the touch to be that bloody bad. And speaking of bad, Rangers here with a real chance. Stephen O'Donnell having to come over and cover the left-hand side. It's a chance here, but Taylor Moore is taking no chances, and he just punts the ball as far up the field as he can. Oh, that's dangerous. Kyle Rules there just not fucking having it. Just wipes out the Rangers player. Could have easily been a penalty, but fortunately for us, he didn't get given against him. And now it's Rolls here on the attack. What can he do? What can the new man do? The centre-back still with the ball here. He's found a bit of space here. Kyle Rules is going to shoot. Oh, it's a good shot. Centre catched it with both hands, but it was a dangerous looking shot. Oh, it's a chance. It's a real chance, but Wind has not managed to hit the target there. I feel like he should have at least made Clark work for that one, but he didn't. And we've got away with that big time. Hickey's pass wasn't the greatest, but again, we get it back. Ball played out wide to O'Donnell. It's good for O'Donnell to control it. It was a good ball, to be fair, but we don't do anything with it. Dykes loses out. Ball now played to Manage. Halkett's going to come across, try and cover. Halkett is, oh no, it's a good ball in. Clark makes a save though, he rushed out, he closed the gap. Left him no space, left him no time. Closed the angle, and it's a great save there for Sander Clark, in my opinion. Ball now played up towards Dykes over the top, but it's taken care of by Espino. And so far, our attacking options haven't really offered as much, but Sims drops deep. Mackay picks up now, plays it out to Hickey. Hickey back in towards Mackay, middle of the field. Barry Mackay's got space, he's going to try and use it. I think he wiped out his own player there. I think it was wee Cammy Devlin that took that one right in the face. Oh, it's off the post. Rangers with another chance. I think it was Manage. His shot, low driven. It looked like it was going in. It almost did go in, but thankfully for us, the post comes to our rescue. Now Cammy D charging into the Rangers half. Still Cammy D. Oh, brilliant for wee Cammy there. He finds it. Barry Mackay. Mackay looking to try and curl it in. It's not going to go in. It's going to go into the hands of centre, who's actually been really good today, but he just throws it straight to Andy Irvine. Andy Irvine lobs it up towards Dykes. Dykes heads in towards the box, but Sims couldn't go on the end of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rangers then take the lead just before half-time, and it's poor defending there. We haven't made Rangers work for that. We had an opportunity to clear it. We just fucking looked at the ball as if we were afraid to touch it, as if it was fucking contagious. We backed off, and Rangers didn't. They jumped in. They were like, give us all the aids. And then they fired the ball into the back of the net. So yeah, should have done better there. Horrible goal to concede, and Rangers will have the lead in at the break. There you go, we 1-0 down at the break. It's been an even game. We need to do better though, we haven't been good enough. But apart from that one moment of just madness for us, Rangers haven't really created much, albeit they have had two shots. One hit the post, one went just wide. But it was shots for tight angles that you wouldn't really expect them to score from. So it could still go either way, but we do need to improve second half if we've got a chance of winning this. It's Sims, Ellis Sims. Sims gets away. It's Sims, he's going to keep it in. Going to look for a cross. He's going to try and find Dykes, who was there, but he gets beat to it. It's a heavy touch though for Manage, and he somehow gets away with it. So Barry Mackay going to look for Aaron Hickey. Hickey back in towards Barry Mackay. Oh, he's took a heavy touch. The space was there to run into, but man, not with a touch like that. Tell you what, that's through to Roof. Sander Clark's going to come out, try and make himself big. Oh, there's a great block for Taylor Moore. Taylor Moore may have just done enough here. It's a Rebo. It's a Rebo, still a Rebo, and a Rebo puts it in. A Rebo finds a way home. We done so well there to deny Rangers the first chance. Taylor Moore with a great tackle. But in the end, Rangers held on to it. They were patient, and they made it work. They put it in the back of the net. They've doubled their lead. And it's looking very unlikely here that we're going to have an answer. With about, 30 minutes to go. Sander Clark couldn't make the save. It's Rangers 2 Hearts now. We're in deep, deep trouble. Oh, great save for Sander Clark. I don't know if it's going to matter much, to be completely honest. But it keeps us alive. And Rangers now turning up the pressure. They're turning up the heat. Full fucking blast. And we are melting. But can we hit them on the... No, we can't. We can't even get the counter-attack going. We lose out. We've won it back. But again, Rangers pick up the ball once more. It's a challenge for Halkett. The Rangers player goes down. Oh, and Halkett gives it away in the box. And he makes another challenge. Taylor Moore is found. Hickey. Hickey now can run in to the space. He's got Dykes. It's Sims. Oh, man. Sims, come on. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Ellis Sims there has to do better than that. And now it's Kamar Roof. He's running through. He's tried to chip. Halkett. Halkett gets something on it. Barry Mackay then up to Dykes. Dykes. Back to Andy Irvine. Irvine now. Irvine out to Hickey. Hickey. Hickey with a poor attempt there. Rushed it. Irvine still with the ball. Irvine back to Halkett. Halkett to Irvine. Devlin then. Back to Irvine. Irvine's going to strike it. It's blocked by Rangers. And it's Manage through to make it free, to add more misery onto us today. It's cleared away, just got that header on it. Denied Rangers a clear goal scoring opportunity. And can we hit them on the counter? We need that. We need to score. We need to do it right now. If we've got any chance of getting something for this game, we need to find a goal from this attack. Here we go. It's Mackay. Mackay, Cammy D. Fucking shite. Right, here we go. We're bringing on Ginnelly. We're bringing on Dunbar. I think we need a miracle if we're going to steal 2 goals in the last 11 minutes. But sometimes miracles do happen. So let's fucking pray. And that's it. That's it. Surely it is. Yeah. Sander Clark dives into the back of the net. What was the fucking point of that? I mean, even if he did make the save, mate, the ball would have already crossed the line by about fucking 4 miles. I don't know. Ah, shite. Absolute shite there. Rangers with the lead. Rangers will see out this win. And it's a comfortable win for Rangers. We haven't done enough. We haven't tested their goalkeeper enough. First half, we done okay. Second half, when we needed a big performance to get into the game, we done even worse. So I just don't know. Trying to find Sims, and centre comes out. Tell you what, that could have been a nasty challenge there by Ellis Sims. Could have been a leg breaker City. But he didn't make connection, so we'll never know. Legs are intact for now. We'll go ball it to Ginnelly. Ginnelly will keep it in. We're just looking for... Oh my fucking... I was going to say we're just looking for a constellation, but I think Ginnelly should fucking go to Specsavers and look for a pair of glasses, man, because that pass was horrendous, man. They were near the target. I mean, what the fuck was he looking at? This has been absolute shite today. It's through to Roof. Can he make it 4? He can't, because Moore slides in with a great tackle. Had to be great, or else it would have been a penalty. But then again, what's the difference? 3-0, 4-0, both are fucking horrendous. It's a long ball played up to Sims. He will give chase. It's Patterson versus Sims. Patterson doesn't even need to do anything because the referee wins it for him. Blows the whistle. Rangers celebrate. They brought a small section of fans, but it was enough. They didn't need fans. All they needed was 11 players on the pitch. Halkett flat on his back like a fucking prostitute. And I think, it sums him up because he got fucked at the back, man. He did get shagged. So, and our back was full of holes and Rangers penetrated them. Yeah, so him lying on his back like a prostitute pretty much sums it up pretty well, in my opinion. Shocking performance. I mean, you can look at the stats and go it was an even game, but, I mean, there was fuck all even about it. I'll tell you what, we were shite and Rangers were a bit better than shite, you know. It's garbage, man, garbage. What can I say? Really, really gutted about that game. I thought we were going to beat Rangers, I really did. I really, really did, but what do I know? Evidently nothing based on that performance. So I think there'll be big changes going into the next couple of games. We have, I believe, St Johnstone up next, and then it is time for our European group stage journey to, kick off against Olympiacos, and we'll need to be better than that. Or, there's no point us even fucking getting our passports. So if we're going to play like that, then we may as well just stay in Edinburgh, because the European teams will send us home. They'll send us packing, just like the UK went packing out of the EU. But yeah, that's quite a date, man. That is, I don't even want to talk, man. Down to 8th place. But we'll try and redeem it next time out. St Johnstone are currently in 5th place. Beat them next time out. We'll go above them. That's all we can do. Celtic have 5 wins out of 5. They're on 15 points. They are already 10 points ahead of us after 10 games. So. Yeah, no, really, really bad game, bad performance, bad all round. Try and fix it next time. That's all I can do, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment. I know this video doesn't deserve a like, but have faith. And if you leave me a like, I'll try and repay it in the next episode. But Rangers do look a good team. I mean, they've played 5 games. They haven't conceded a goal yet. They've scored 11. So, I mean, Rangers do look like they are going to be a force this season. But, yeah, and we felt the force in that game. So, yeah, just overall, bad day at the fucking office. And the transfer deadline day kind of summed it up by not getting Alan Forrest in. Then we lost to Rangers. I mean, just is what it is. Anyway, that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, been Scotland 80. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you later. Peace.